I'll not say there's been a study, but there's suddenly a need that has been identified. Even, and it's twofold. One, it's on account of even the queries we get from some of our existing customers, from prospective customers, but then also being that we're in the face of this security technology. We see it firsthand what the advancements are, and we see new solutions, new features that we feel are relevant to the Kenyan market, yes, to our potential customers, and we want to avail these options to our customers. Yeah.
Is there a specific need when it comes to security for the Kenyan market, especially for home security?
I think there is.
Yes.
And again, it's twofold. So I would like to look at this from a perspective of customers who have had alarm systems, security solutions in their homes, say for a number of years.
Yes.
And then there's also a new segment of customers who are, based on their own financial or economic prosperity, have moved from say lower middle class into upper middle class, into upper class or, yes, or the elite. You have your home, you've just started your family, you have young children, obviously you have the things you want, your television, personal items that you feel actually do need to be taken care of.
Yes.
What we're looking at is a solution that, and when you look at historically the alarm systems or the security solutions that were available before, they served you when you were at home.
Yes.
We are coming into the market and saying, we want to give you a solution that serves you when you're at home, but also when you're away from home. And what we're actually trying to put across is complete peace of mind for all our subscribers. Because one of the things, and I'll give you a small anecdote back to when I was much younger. Actually, I remember it was a year I was a KCPE candidate, and they had called us to the school for prayers. And it was, I remember we left, it was a Saturday morning. It was just the precursor to the exam starting. And they called us for prayers, and we locked up home. We used to live in Kilimani.
Yes.
And we locked up and went for the prayers. And came back 2 hours later to find that actually our house had been broken into. Yeah. And if I was to put that in the context of our home security solution today, back then would have had panic buttons in the house. But because we were not at home, those panic buttons were effectively useless. The panic buttons actually requires you to manually press it when you're physically in the house for it to actually activate a response. There was no CCTV back then. So we came back to find that the house had been burgled into. If you had what they call an automatic alarm system with motion detectors, for instance, so at the point that they breached the gate or the front door, it would have activated either a motion detector or a contact on the door to signal an alarm. That signal would have gone to the security control room's control center, and they would have dispatched a mobile response vehicle. But again, this was before mobile phones were common. So my father and my mom, us sitting in a church having this service ongoing, would not have been privy to what was going on up until we got back to the house. So best case is that the response company would have dispatched their mobile response team. They'd have hopefully caught the thieves in the act and apprehended them. But we'd only have come to know of this when we got back home, because there were no mobile phones at the time. Go fast forward some 20-something plus years later, and what we now have, and the solution that we're actually putting before the market, is complete control, access and visibility of your home whilst you're at home, but also whilst you're away from home. So to paint the same picture, with the solution that we're offering today for home security, and it encompasses a either panic alarm or intrusion detection system, and it includes CCTV. And it's a digital system.